Summertime's getting close. We got the boat all loaded up. We're gonna go do something fun today. We're gonna go out to a glacier. The rivers are still frozen around here, so we're gonna drive south about an hour. And the river we're going on, we've never been there. We've looked at it on the map. Looks pretty tricky, but you get to go to an awesome glacier. So we got a bunch of cool food packed. We're gonna bring the dogs and we're just gonna go have a great time today. Let's hit it. All you. I don't know. Let's do it. You think you're ready?
Hopping?
Go.
All right, I think we're ready to go. We got up super early this morning at like 5:30 a.m. Very excited for this adventure. This is a really cool glacier we're headed out to, and we're taking the boat and a river system there. It's actually a spot we've been wanting to go for a few years. You can get there in the winter too, via snow machine or ATV, but we just haven't had the courage to venture out here, so we're doing it today. It's a glorious day, and we're gonna head out. Eric, I think, is gonna be our captain today.
Feels weird being in the boat. It's been so long.
I had that feeling too, like my memory is gone, you know?
Well, that brought back some memories. This is our second season with the jet boat. Inexperienced, you would say. We've only been out to our cabin with it. And first time we went out, I was scared for my life. And on this river, pretty much the same thing. This has been just crazy. This river, first off, we got stuck. We went up the wrong channel. We were like, left or right, left or right. We went left. That wasn't right. And our boots are soaking wet. We had to push down river for quite a ways actually until we could get up on plane and get out of there. We're going the right way. Things are going good. It's just this river is super skinny, and there's trees, there's rocks, there's sandbars. It's pretty intense, not gonna lie. So we're taking a little break. I'm gonna drain the water out of my boots. I think it looks like we're about halfway there. You can see the glacier up in that mountain right there. Okay, Bob, let's use your little harness. There you go, dude. Okay. I wore 2 pairs of socks too to keep my feet warm. And that was a mistake.
That's pretty much the summer here. You're just like wet.
I know. And these boots leak, so oh well. It's okay. Yeah. Get it. Oh, you'll take it, huh? Okay. You're having a good time, huh?
Right, I'm getting my inflatable life vest back on. These things are awesome, by the way. I think it's really shallow out here. I don't think it's that deep. I don't really quite know, but man, you have to constantly read this river. It's gnarly. We were looking on the map and we saw that it's pretty narrow and braided and shallow. There's a lot of like these silty banks, and you'll just be going in, you know, a few feet of water, and then you'll see these dark areas, and you don't really want to go over those, preferably. Our boat can go in just a few inches of water, but it's always better to be not in just a few inches of water. How do I get this thing on, man? Oh, there we go. Anyways, we're gonna keep going because we want to get to that glacier. You ready, Bo? I got you. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. We got it. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. To the right? Yeah. We can't? Let's flip around. Dang it, that was crazy.
That looks way too shallow. Stay.
Yeah.
Let me check the map.
We can just go look at that and see what the channel looks like.
Well, I thought this was gonna be easy. We knew this river was braided, but we took like a wrong turn and it was too shallow. We also took another turn and it's too shallow. So we used the drone to help us figure out what's going on, and we figured out where we can go and take the right turn to get to the glacier. There's really only one nice big channel that we need to take there, and it is sketchy out here. Eric just went through some of the gnarliest stuff we've been through. Huge sticks and extremely unpleasant is the only way I can describe it, honestly. Hopefully we get to the glacier today.
This is insane. Probably one of the craziest things we've ever done. This is huge. What do you think, Bo?
Whoa! Look at how big it is!
glacier ice. Let's try this. Oh, it's crunchy. Actually, price pretty good. You want some?
Sure, that's more of an iceberg, right? No, I guess it's a glacier.
Glacier. Well, we're the only ones out here. There's you could take ATVs out here, but that's like a whole, I think it's on that side of the glacier. It's way over there. When we launched our boat, we didn't see any other boat trailers, and we haven't seen any boats on this river. So this is just epic. Maybe I can pull this up a little more so we can get our stuff out. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. We gotta get Bo out.
It's spectacular out here. It's way more grandeur than I was expecting. There's like more than one glacier back here. There's this one, which is the Knik Glacier. We're on the Knik River. And there's an airport not that far away. So there's lots of planes. I figured we'd see planes. I'm really surprised there's no one else out here. It is a weekend, but there's no one else out here, which means we need to be responsible for ourselves. And we got so lucky. We passed through like a channel where it's super windy and cold. And then right when we came into this cove, I'm gonna call it, it's like warm and lovely and perfect. So we are going to make some food and enjoy the spectacular scenery. Wow, the water, it looks like the water comes up here for sure. See all the stuff growing? Is that another plane coming? So that looks like the channel.
Oh, there's two more helicopters.
Remember that one time on the Susitna that when we had to do that? That
Oh,
was like triple the time.
That was nothing compared to what we just did.
That was nothing compared to that.
Pretty
There
sure-
was like heck of sticks. I asked you, I'm like, are you sure you're gonna go through that?
I'm pretty sure this is one of the craziest things we've ever done living here.
I am so freaking excited for this meal. Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
These rolls are probably totally, let's check it out, they're probably totally,
Oh my gosh, that looks beautiful.
yeah, they're a little exhausted, I'd say. They'll be fine.
We came around that turn and I saw how big it was.
I know. Well, that's why when you're so far away, you're still that far away. You know what I mean? Because it's that big. I guess we could have. Oh yeah, you see the trails over there? That's really neat that when the ice is more melted, you can go all up in there.
I know.
I had a feeling there was going to be a lot of ice.
Got coffee going on the little stove. Actually, it's a mix of coffee and chicory, and this stuff tastes like just a really dark cup of coffee, so that's gonna be good. And Arielle made us something here. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like these salmon rolls with cheese and caramelized onions and salmon. So we're gonna cook these. The little coals on top, the little coals on the bottom. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry too. It's gonna be great. This could be a strong cut. Dang it, I never boiled enough water for that thing. Oh man, that's a hot fire.
Gosh, this is just such a fun experience. It's like, honestly, I think it's one of our best. We've been living here for 4 years now.
Yep.
It's probably one of our best adventures, I feel like, personally. Anytime it's a nice day, I feel like we get really lucky because in the summer and the spring, it could just be...
You never know.
It's not usually nice in the summer and spring. And I mean, it's nice in some senses, but usually there's wind or rain or something. And this is just like a glorious, wind-free, sunny day, right?
Beautiful, rare Alaskan day. I'm enjoying it, but I still am thinking about the boat ride home. Still kind of nervous about that. I could be enjoying it more out here.
We have a GPS, and that's really been like a huge... It's been very helpful to us learning the rivers, because then once we go a certain route, if we feel comfortable, like it was a good route, we can take it back.
Definitely. And the GPS, they don't really just have like all the channels on the river. It doesn't work that way. At least ours doesn't. So it kind of just, sometimes it'll show you you're on like land and on the river, and it doesn't really tell you where to go on the channels, but it will tell you where you have been. So we can hopefully kind of follow that on the way back a little bit. I
was really happy Eric did all the driving this time. Usually we switch, but this was a very challenging river. I had expectations that it was going to be challenging, and it was. The water says so many things to you. It's really weird, but when you're actually boating on the jet boats, you have to constantly read the water.
Oh, yeah.
And it just like, just subtle changes. I mean, if you don't read it correctly, I'm sure it could land you in trouble.
Yeah, this was one of our boat rides where I really didn't get to sit back and look at the scenery on the way in.
I was enjoying it, but yeah, I was scared.
I had to concentrate the whole entire time, and it took us a while to get here. We went the wrong way. We got stuck.
Use the drone, yeah.
We had to use the drone, so it took us a few hours. But if you knew where you were going and you were going at pretty good speed, we're thinking it was probably about an hour boat ride, which is still pretty far on a river.
How far would you say miles on boating?
I would say it's
probably more than that.
A 10 to 15 mile boat ride, maybe.
Okay.
But you're not going super fast. You're going through a lot of weaves and turns, so let's see how these are done. Oh, there's a little knob of butter right there.
They're probably gonna take 20 minutes. It's 30 minutes. Where's the butter, hun? Oh, dang it. They look good.
Oh my gosh.
They gotta cook a little more.
Oh yeah, for sure, but oh my gosh.
That looks really good.
Should get two cold cups out of it. No problem. Cheers. Get much better than this, baby.
No, I don't think it does. Maybe if you're in the plane.
Oh, that's actually really, really good.
That's probably one of the neatest glaciers to fly over. I've never seen such a chunky.
So cool out here. There's some steam, I guess, or mist that kind of blows off the cold glacier, and you can see it. It just kind of goes along this sand and then disappears. It is walking towards this glacier. It's gotten so much colder.
It's kind of like sucking.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He was doing that earlier. He's a strange man. Looks like we're in the desert.
The water is extremely blue at these glaciers, and it's because it melts off those glaciers and it feeds into these rivers, gives it that beautiful blue color. This one just looks amazing. This is a beautiful one.
Okay, I didn't even touch it, barely. And look at that. These icicles? Oh, it's parts of the glacier melting. I think that's what it is. That's why it has that. Am I right?
Oh my gosh.
Let me eat this.
Whoa.
Oh, the view gets better up here. Wow. I feel like the only word is breathtaking because it's just insane out here. It's probably like a blue-green color for the water. It's a little murky, silty, not super clear, but it's awesome. And if you waited until a little later, I know that a lot of people like to kayak and stuff out here. If you waited till a little bit later, you could actually boat in to this side because it looks like it just goes for a little while. We're not gonna be able to do that, but I couldn't ask for more. This is amazing out here. Oh my gosh, he's really scaring me. I don't really appreciate what he's doing right now.
Do a little coals on top and some coals on the bottom. We're kind of taking it on and off the bottom one so we don't want it to burn, and that gives us kind of like a little oven in there. These things are almost done. They look so good, and we didn't bring much food. as far as snacks. So we're getting pretty hungry here. Oh, they smell really good. Oh my gosh.
What was that?
A huge chunk. See it splashing?
No!
You don't see it splashing right there? See the water moving around? A huge chunk of the glacier just fell off.
Where? You mean an iceberg or the glacier?
The glacier, or an iceberg, I guess. It's not doing anything more, but there was a huge wave.
Won't that wave come over here?
It might. Oh. They're definitely, let's see. I think those,
They're probably done.
I think those are done. Those are done.
So I'm pretty excited about these. I don't know what you would call them, maybe salmon rolls. There's kefir cheese, mozzarella. Oh my gosh. There's kefir cheese, mozzarella, and caramelized onions, and salmon, some smoked chitna sockeye salmon. And I feel like I joined the party late on these. So there's cinnamon rolls, we all know about that, but then there's also like, yeah, you could do like a savory version. You don't have to do a dessert. I was online and I saw that people are doing like pesto, marinara ones, and I saw salmon and I'm like, we have to do that. So I'm really excited to try them.
Can I please eat that one?
Yeah, I'm a little close so far.
Oh my gosh. That tastes like a cheesy sourdough breadstick.
The air traffic is major.
Oh my gosh, this place is awesome.
Oh.
Is that not one of the best things you've ever had?
The caramelized onions really good in there.
Oh my gosh. Not burnt. Perfect. Look at that.
Whoa. I got a different bite with a different flavor and it was really good.
That is just like one of the best things I've ever had.
With the kefir cheese.
So that is what we're dealing with here. Oh my gosh, the cheese. This is probably one of the best Dutch oven meals I've ever had. And we're gonna eat this whole entire thing. The wind's picking up. We read on the forecast that later this afternoon there's actually gonna be about 17 or 16 mile-an-hour winds, and they are picking up. So we're gonna eat, we're gonna cruise around on the boat and check out this awesome glacier. You didn't want any more, right? Oh my gosh.
You walked right into it. Handsome devil. Okay, unfortunately it's time to head out. We're getting the dogs all life vested up. And I think we're gonna try to touch one of those bergs on the way out. Oh my gosh, it's fun, huh? You ready? Bye, Knik Glacier.
We gotta push out. This is like extremely shallow right here.
We got some movement.
I think we gotta twist it around.
This is why one should just live in waders, huh? By hop in, I mean roll. Here we go. Ready for the ride. Now that I'm soaking wet. Is your prop down?
It's not liking this.
Go forward, you'll be fine.
Whew. Sketchy. It is so shallow right here, and the water is really silty. So if you're in like a half foot of water, you can't even tell. You can't see the bottom. Whew, this is my heart's racing. Look at all this ice that has formed down here since we've been here.
I know, I saw it. It's blown in the wind.
awesome day out here. Reverse is being kind of weird in this boat. It wasn't working. Let me check it again real quick. Yeah, for some reason. For some reason the reverse is not working at all. The reverse gate's going down. Should be going in reverse, but we got forward, and that's the way we're headed. So we'll see you guys next time. Okay, here we go, right?